It is holiday time now. It's December. The holiday season is upon us. So that means time for holiday cooking. Today, we're going to make one of my personal favorites, Chex Mix. No, not just Chex Mix, but we're going to go back to the original recipe. Before General Mills bought Chex cereal from Ralston Purina, or Ralston Cereal Company, we the and and we are gonna make the real original Chex Mix. Back to the era before they added those bagel chips and other stuff.
Hey, Homestead News, entertaining, never boring. All about traveling, the world we're exploring. In the RV, hiking and tourism. Stay tuned in, trust you don't want to miss it. What we cooking up? Grab a plate, come and try. Show you plenty tips. Save money, DIY, and there's more to know. Trivia, that too. You gotta stay tuned to Homestead News. Yeah, hey, this is Homestead News. Woo!
Alright, so the first thing we need to do is we need to preheat the oven to 250 degrees. Alright, and then because we're doing it in the oven, we're actually going to do 2 batches. So I've got, per batch, it's 6 tablespoons of butter. I've got a stick and a half in here of real butter, and I've added some Worcestershire sauce, and we're gonna melt that in the oven. And to help save time, I'm gonna do this melt the butter while it's preheating. In each batch is 3 cups of each cereal: the corn, the rice, and the wheat. Since we're making 2 batches in the oven at one time, that's going to be 6 cups of each. I just put in 2 cups of corn, and I will continue here. I will get all the cereal mixed up in this bowl, along with the nuts and the pretzels, and then we'll stir it together. And once the butter is melted, we'll stir in the seasoning mix, because we got the seasoning packets, into that butter and Worcestershire sauce that we put in there. And then we'll stir in the dry ingredients here into that until it's well coated. Alright, so we're stirring, getting the mix in here, and then we're gonna want to make sure it's well mixed. You don't want any of that mixture, that powder, to be left. want it all mixed into the butter and the added Worcestershire sauce that we added. Now, we added a little bit of extra Worcestershire. The mix actually has a drier Worcestershire sauce that is in the mix, the powdered mix. And now we're going to stir in the cereal. And pretzels and peanuts. Actually, I've got peanuts and cashews in here. This isn't all the cereal, and I don't have the pretzels in here yet. But my bowl, as you can see, was full, so I had to get it started. And then we want to get that nice and coated, so that everything is coated. And we want to make sure we have all of our ingredients. So I will get back to getting the rest of the ingredients, and which I still have 2 more cups of wheat Chex and the 2 cups of pretzels. As you're making this, you might get some additional people or critters that are interested in what you're doing. Before I turned on the camera, both of them were standing next to each other, looking up at me as I stirred this, and the one was getting finally went into the water. All right, now that I've got it mixed up, what I need to do now is bake 1 hour, stirring every 15 minutes. All right. All right. So the final 15-minute timer went off. Excuse me, buddy. I know you're... Excuse me. Hey. There we go. There we go. Careful now. That is hot. Alright. So we now have two batches of Chex Mix made up here. It's been in the oven for an hour, and oh man, it's nice and warm right now. It'll need to cool off before we eat it, really. But oh, I can't stop myself from sampling some. Oh yeah, definitely so good. So we've got this made up. We need to make up. We'll need to make up at least another batch, and something else we may take an attempt at is Muddy Buddies. Ooh, yeah, Muddy Buddies. That sounds so good. And Chex has a newer cereal out. So instead of corn Chex to make the Muddy Buddies, they have a peanut butter or Chex that they recommend using or combining with the corn to make the Muddy Buddies. I'm thinking we need to try that peanut butter, especially since there's already, especially when there's peanut butter that goes in the Muddy Buddies. Having the cereal that has peanut butter flavor, oh, that would give it so much more peanut butter flavor. Ooh, as Mr. Food used to say, good. Well, till later. Peace out. God bless you.
Hey, Homestead News, entertaining, never boring. All about traveling, the world we're exploring. In the RV, hiking and tourism. Stay tuned in, trust you don't want to miss it. What we cooking up? Grab a plate, come and try. Show you plenty tips. Save money, DIY, and there's more to know. Trivia, that too. You gotta stay tuned to Homestead News. Yeah, hey, this is Homestead News. Woo!
Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and hit that bell to be notified of new videos. In addition, don't forget to like this video. Thank you, and God bless.